Hi guys, Movie Dive here. Today we are going to take a look at the Netflix film Warriors of Future. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to get all the future updates. Warriors of Future is a good movie that you might only watch once. The CGI is at times quite impressive, but during the fight scenes, it can be difficult to see what is going on. The blows are delivered fairly quickly, and it can be difficult to tell who is hitting whom. Overall, it contains all the essential components of a sci-fi genre movie along with a few emotional moments. The friendship between the three characters Tai Loi, Ching Chung Sang, and Skunk is enjoyable to watch, but their backstory again reveals many questions that remain unanswered. Without going into detail, the tragedy that occurred between them remains on the surface, and we are unable to empathize with their feelings. There are a few major plots, but nothing significant that would drive the narrative or stand out as particularly memorable. Tai Loi, the main character, and his daughter's backstory are only briefly explored, and many details are left unclear. The story begins when the widespread use of sophisticated military robots in war in 2055, the environment and the atmosphere have been destroyed by global warming and pollution. Large domes known as Skynets are constructed to protect the Earth's remaining cities after a large number of people die and those born with birth defects. A giant alien plant later named Pandora emerges during the Skynet's construction over B-16, a futuristic Hong Kong, and as it spreads its roots, it decimates the area in which it first appeared. When it rains, Pandora spreads quickly, engulfing more and more of the city, but it is later discovered that the plant can also clean the air. Dr. Chan, the principal investigator at ASU, discovers a way to change the genome of the plant to prevent Pandora from expanding while still allowing it to continue mending the atmosphere. Finding Pandora's pistol and delivering a gene bullet virus that will stop its growth are Tyler and Johnson Cheng, soldiers who work for the ASU. Colonel Tam is assigned to supervise the operation, but she has a backup plan to bomb Pandora from the air, which would destroy the plant but might kill as many as 116,000 people nearby. The mission is started before two rainstorms hit the city because Cheng strongly objects to the idea of killing civilians and wasting their best opportunity to improve the atmosphere. As they accompany the Orca transport aircraft carrying the gene bullet virus into the operation area, Privates Connor and Lincoln join Tyler on the mission. Sean Lee, the head of B-16 and the designer of Skynet, sabotages the Orca during the mission by remotely controlling its army of military robots as soon as the first storm arrives, causing it to crash into a structure. After finding the location of the pistol, Tyler's aircraft is damaged by Pandora's tendrils and crashes, critically injuring Lincoln. Lincoln is killed when mantis-like creatures attack Connor and Tyler as they search an abandoned hospital for medical supplies. While Tyler retreats to an emergency room, Connor hides in the mortuary. Tyler then finds Pansy, an orphan girl who reminds him of his daughter Sissy, who passed away from an illness brought on by pollution. While Tyler rescues Connor, Cheng, who has arrived in an armored vehicle driven by his former squad mate Skunk, uses a hatchet to kill the majority of the insect-like creatures. The last intact gene bullet capsule and proof that Lee sabotaged the mission to allow Pandora to be destroyed and his Skynets to continue being built are discovered by the survivors as they flee the hospital and make their way to the structure where the Orca crashed. The team contacts Lee and claims to have proof of his sabotage, but Lee issues a challenge. In order to defeat him, they will have to contend with the military robots he commands. Lee sends a number of humanoid and tank-like robots after the armored car as the group races to the pistol's location. Tyler, Connor, and Cheng fight off the robots as Skunk continues to drive, but Cheng separates from the group after being thrown out of the vehicle. When the others arrive at the pistol's location, they come across a sizable robot that resembles a crab, and its pulse weapon decimates the armored car. As Cheng returns and saves Pansy, Connor, Skunk, and Tyler fend off more humanoid robots and destroy the crab-like robot. Just as the second storm hits and Pandora starts to grow uncontrollably, Cheng enters the pistol chamber. The gene bullet virus, which Cheng releases onto Pandora, prevents further growth. Colonel Tam halts the backup strategy after learning of Lee's sabotage, but Lee kills himself before she can apprehend him. After the atmosphere has significantly improved, Tyler accepts a mission to the moon while Skunk and Ching complete the armored car's reconstruction. If you like these sorts of videos, do like and subscribe for more. See you again in the next one.